Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. And today, we're starting the episode off with a bit of a tragedy. So, while I was working on the exhibit, stick? Oh, I just realized my inventory was opened anyway. So, there's been a bit of a tragedy at the park during the building of the Dinosaurs exhibit. There may or may not have been several creeper explosions over the night. And because Dino Hunger is turned off, and I don't actually have anything to brew potions, 2 of the Dinosaurs have died. This is the remains of them. I actually have completely forgotten their names. And I feel really bad right now that I've done that, because that means 2 dinosaurs I have completely forgotten. And you Gallimimuses are so stupid. El stupido. Oi. I'm just gonna say, if these things aren't tamed to me, that'd be weird. I mean, I did hatch you. Follow me. Do I have a way out of this exhibit? Oh, parkour. Follow. Okay, Gallimimuses, let's go in here. So, yeah. This is the first death in the park for quite a while. It's really unfortunate that we lost a dinosaur. Mainly because, well, it's generally not something I like to happen. I like to, No, dang it! Come back here. You too. Whoops. Y'all come in here. You are not going to be free range galleys. Gallimimuses. How is? I think it may be. I think it may actually be said Gallimimus or Gallimimus. Sciencey things. You know what, we'll just set you to stay, because I don't really want to deal with you right now, but that's happened. Let's go find the names. We're going to add them. I think I may have gotten rid of the graveyard. We're going to build, should we build it this episode? I'd have to go back, actually, in previous videos to find the names of the other ones, but oh, wait, did we only have marked Claudia? Is that the only name we marked down? Okay, so we can't actually name them right now, or not name them, bury the remains of them, but next episode, we will come back and we will have a special funeral for our poor dinosaurs, because, well, that's rather tragic. I think we are, do I want to analyze the meat? Let me see. How many Therizinosaur? Yeah, we have a ton of Therizinosaur eggs. We don't need to. We will hatch 2. Yeah, we'll hatch 2 more this episode. Do we have extra chests somewhere? Usually I have an extra chest in a place or 2, because I have chests literally everywhere in the park. So I don't know which one is which. So we're just going to. We'll divide everything up. And then, so that'd be 1, and then I can't believe I've forgotten their names. You'd think by this time I would have remembered all the names of the dinosaurs, but I don't. This is one reason I think I need to spend more time on the parks. That way we can actually, get more attached to the dinosaurs than me just, being a bit like, oh, we got a new dinosaur this episode, name it, and then I completely forget what the name is, because that's not a good system. That's really sad now that they're dead. Aw. I feel really bad, because it was partially my fault, because I kind of forgot they wouldn't heal, and the creepers kept coming in here, because obviously I'm working over the night to build this, and yeah. So, that's really unfortunate. No, this is not the hole, is it? I think the hole is over here, but I covered it up with dirt. Why do I have a hole? Oh, I think this was gonna be the watering hole. Yeah, that's what it was gonna be. Okay. Well, anyway, on to slightly more bright things, you guys might see a few differences from the last episode. One, I have a fence up now for the Dinosaurs. It's a bit of a weird looking fence, and I'm gonna edit it most likely a bit before we come back, but it's a different fence, which is kind of... Oh, that's you, okay. I was like, what was that noise? It sounded like a bit like an elephant. It sounded a bit like an elephant. I don't know why I said that, but you know what? Who cares? Anyway, so yeah, this is the fence I've been working on. I think this is the second iteration of it. I kind of want to do something similar to Gallimimus, but at the same time I don't. You know, something, you know, that fits the theme, but it's not too similar. And then, like I said earlier, what I was gonna do, we've opened up the sides on the tunnel, and this is now going to be kind of the second way you're gonna be able to view in. I think I'm actually gonna remove this third one, because this third one's gonna connect a bit more into the wall area, because I don't think I'm gonna push the mountain back any farther. I think this is a large enough exhibit, at least for 3 Therizinosaurs, so I don't know. At least to me, I don't think we need to build it any larger. Anyway, let's hatch 2 new Therizinosaurs to replace our fallen comrades. Moment of silence for our fallen comrades. They shall be remembered well when I eventually build... I'm gonna build a dinosaur graveyard. That's the thing that's gotta happen. I don't really want to have one because it's sad, but it's also a good thing to have because then by the end of the series we can kind of see how many dinosaurs we lost. So when we come back next season, or well, for the next park, we can see if we do any better, if we can get better at dinosaur care and keep them from getting murdered. This looks cool. I was looking through here earlier and I think it did look decent. Anyway, so what was it? The plan. What's the plan? Oh yeah, so this exhibit, you guys might already notice something a bit different about this exhibit that I think I mentioned in a previous episode. I'm not sure. This one's not going to be as desert-y as the Gallimimus one is. One of the reasons I made the Gallimimus one more desert-y is because, well, or more desert-like, is because one, that's kind of what Mongolia was and is still like. And second of all, they're omnivorous, so I think an omnivorous dinosaur is even one of this size has a bit better of a chance of living in a more desert-like environment. Obviously, they're still gonna have grass in there, but yeah. Anyway, but these ones, the Therizinosaurs, are most likely would have probably eaten shrubs and trees, I'm guessing, based on the claws, and well, the long necks. So this is probably gonna be a much more forested area. If you guys have seen the Wildlife Park series, this will probably look akin to the either giraffe or elephant exhibit in terms of style. Aw, I feel really bad for that Therizinosaur. I don't have my Dinopedia on me, and I really don't want to leave the eggs. After we leave the eggs, we're gonna go back over and we're going to go see that one and see which one it is. It's hard to tell, but I think that one, if it's under like 130 days, it should be Claudia. If it's over 130 days, it'll be one of the older 2. And I need to finish. Oh yeah, we'll get up there in a second. As you can see, I've kind of started finally getting rid of the ledge. Some people said keep it, but if I'm gonna do a ledge, I'm gonna make a custom one up there. Yay! Oh, look at them, they're so cute! Oh, we haven't hatched a baby Therizinosaurus in so long. But I remember that first episode when we got them. I was on vacation. Yeah, I was still on vacation at that point. I was on vacation up in California, and the update had hit, and I'd already done the video on the update, like the previous day, and yeah, and then we got the then we got the Therizinosaurs in pretty much right after that. It's the Dinopedia in one of these chests. No, there's another chest there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go take care of our Therizinosaurs. Better than we took care of the last 2. Oh, I'm fairly upset that they died. It's really sad. Okay, which one are you? I need to get name tags. 175 days. Okay, so this is one of the ancient ones. You are one of the oldest dinosaurs in the park, actually. Because I don't think any of my velociraptors are the original ones. Now, some of you might be like, wait, what do you mean none of your raptors are the original ones? I don't think they are. And that may have been, and I'm not sure this is actually what happened, but something kind of tells me I may have killed them at some point because of some bug reason and then brought them back. I'm not sure though. I know, actually, yeah, our dinosaurs, well, not the Therizinosaurs, but technically, if they are still the original raptors, there are a lot. I think you could probably add an extra 40, maybe 50 days to them. I'm gonna go check if they are the original ones. If they are, they should be they should at least be 100 plus days. They should nearly be as old as the Therizinosaurs, or older. Depends. I'm not sure if they were loaded in as long as the Therizinosaurs were. I think the reason it says the Therizinosaurs are so old is because, for I don't know how many episodes that was, but they used to be free roam, so they were always loaded pretty much. Of course, though, that was back when they didn't really move around, so yeah. Anyway, let's check. Age 124. 125, and Craptor is 120. Okay, so these are the original raptors. Good old Craptor. So yeah, I think you can add an extra 40 days to them. So he's actually more like 168 days old for days being loaded in, which is pretty crazy. These guys are fairly old little raptors, and they're pretty adorable too. We had them back back before the update hit, when they were all reset as babies. We had one more. Let's see. We have Craptor, Velociraptor, or Velocity, and Mr. Cuddles. What was the other one? I completely forgot. I know how it died. It died on a live stream. One of the old live streams I did. Yeah, this was still during the summer, I think. Yeah, it died on a live stream, and it was because Josh, or Mega, struck it with lightning on accident with a cloud pet, and it died. And yeah, this was back when we held them in the laboratory, because the lab was like where I kept them. I don't know why I kept them there. Oh yeah, so this is the viewing ports. I think this looks really, really cool, and since it's also gonna match up slightly with the, oh yeah, this is gonna match it pretty well. If you guys remember, I'm gonna try and incorporate something like this into the Velociraptor area. So I think that's gonna look really, really cool when it's done. How old are you guys? You guys are about 12. Oh yes, so you're all full grown. Well, that makes sense. I actually kind of want to... Oh, we're gonna head up the mountain real quick. Do I have a way up there anymore? I might be able to get up from here. Man, this is bringing back old... I can't believe I've actually torn out the mountain. Because this mountain used to be the way I never took the tunnel. Even though I put the compies in there and I actually made there be incentive for me to go inside that tunnel, I never used it. I just climbed over the mountain and went to the aquaviary and stuff. And I think I always did that because that's what I was used to. Before we put the tunnel in there, that was the only way to get over here. So I kind of did it out of old habit. And what am I doing over here? Oh, to show you guys what I was working on. Okay, that's what it was. So, I'm leveling off the mountain somewhat, and there's a good reason for this. So basically, the reason I'm leveling it is because I was like, I'm leveling that mountain slightly. Up here, I'm gonna level the mountain slightly. And the reason is, these mountains, while they look really cool spired and up like that, you know, as mountains, they don't really fit the desert theme or desert plateau theme. If you guys have ever been in the mesa biome, you'll know it does rise up very steeply, kind of like that, but then it kind of flattens off towards the top, and there's usually kind of a grassy top or bare dirt top, which I think is gonna look really cool if we do that. And also, yeah, I don't think we're gonna continue the Therizinosaurus exhibit much farther back than this. It'd be cool to have it come all the way out to here, but then again, I mean, you can see there's so little of it that would actually connect to a pathway that I don't think it's worth it. Maybe up here we'll instead do something like a bit of a viewing platform up here so people can come in and see them. And the reason I think I'm gonna put so many viewing places for at least this exhibit is because, I mean, aside from the Tarbosaurus we're gonna put in back there, most likely, most of the dinosaurs in this area are fairly small, or, you know, kind of like just more commonplace dinosaurs. And the Therizinosaurs, at least for this area, I kind of want to be the big attraction. Kind of like in the Morrison, when we get that going, Brachiosaurus is going to be the big attraction along with Allosaurus. I haven't planned out Morrison at all. What do I want to do? Oh, I said I wanted to do the aquarium aviary area next, because we're going to rebuild that. That should actually be a fairly short area to build. I think for that one, I might just do maybe like 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes, and then do like a live stream to kind of help, you know, just get a bit more of it done, and then probably move on to Morrison after that. And then after Morrison, what are we gonna do after Morrison? You know what? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. So my current plan is we're going to do the whole, we're gonna finish up the Flaming Cliffs, then we're gonna go do the aquatics and pterosaurs, and then after that we're gonna go do Morrison. And Morrison mainly because that's the only other section that's actually still in the park. But after that, I think I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. You guys can cast votes in this episode if you want, but what do you guys want to see next? The main areas would be the Hell Creek / Judith River, the specialist exhibits, and when I say specialist, I mean those would be the ones we don't really have a specific area for. That's going to be things like the Hypsilophodon, the, what else were we going to put out there? Hypsilophodon. We were going to use we have an Iguanodon as well. Hypsilophodon, Iguanodon, Dilophosaurus, Herrerasaurus, and I think there was one other dinosaur I was going to put off in its own special exhibit. So those are Confuciusornis, I think I'm going to do that with. So those are basically just small animals or dinosaurs that we don't really have any other from the same area for. So they're just going to basically get one small exhibit off in their own little area. Well, actually, Confuciusornis is technically it's Chinese, isn't it? Yeah, Confuciusornis, obviously, it's a Chinese creature. I mean, technically, we could throw it in this area. Instead of putting the Velociraptors in an indoor tunnel, we could kind of throw the Confuciusornis in there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about what we should do with Confuciusornis. But yeah, so would you guys like to see specialist exhibits, the Judith River / Hell Creek area, or I guess we could just call it the Cretaceous section, North American, or Cretaceous North American section, and or the beginning of the Ice Age area. So we'd be working on things like the Mammoth, the Smilodon, the Elasmotherium, things like that. Well, anyway, I think we're gonna end the episode here, mainly because I think it's been a decent length episode, and we haven't really done much other than mourn the loss of the Therizinosaurs. Next episode, we will come back, and the beginning of the episode will be a little bit of a funeral, or maybe we'll do it on a live stream. I'm not sure. Actually, what is it? Today's Wednesday. Forgot. This weekend, I actually have something else I've got planned for a potential live stream, so maybe not Dinos this week. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.